Welcome to the third session of the chapter Microbes in Human Welfare. In this module, we will be learning about the role of microbes in sewage treatment. Before we begin, we have to understand the term sewage. We know that large quantities of wastewater are generated in our cities and towns every day, and this municipal wastewater, it contains large amount of organic matter and microbes along with a large amount of human excreta along with it. That's called as a organic matter present in the sewage. And this wastewater, it has to be removed from the community for the healthy living. Okay, and in order to remove these wastewater or the sewage is discharged into large water bodies like rivers and streams, but it cannot be directly discharged. It is because it contains a large amount of pathogenic microbes, and these pathogenic microbes, it can disseminate waterborne diseases to all the persons who are consuming this water, so or who are using this water. So it cannot be directly discharged into the water bodies, so it has to be treated. This wastewater, before it is discharged into the water bodies like rivers and streams, it has to be treated in sewage treatment plants. It has to be treated in sewage treatment plants, and in the sewage treatment plant, the heterotrophic microbes which is present in the sewage make it less polluting. How does it do? We know heterotrophic bacteria, heterotrophic microbes, they are organisms who cannot prepare their own food, but they depend upon other organisms for their or to fulfill their nutrition. So heterotrophic bacteria or microbes present in the sewage will convert it into a less polluting water, and only after that it is discharged into the water bodies. How is it done? It is done by two stages. First is primary treatment, or it is always called as physical treatment. Second, secondary treatment or biological treatment. So after the end of these two treatments, the wastewater, the sewage is made less polluting. This is a picture of a sewage treatment plant. Let us first discuss about the primary treatment, or otherwise it is called as a physical treatment. In this physical treatment, the removal of particles from the sewage through two steps, filtration and sedimentation. That is the physical removal of particles. All the particles which can be physically removed is done by two steps, filtration and sedimentation. And that is sequential filtration. To remove the floating debris like plastic covers or bottles or pieces of cloth. All these are removed through sequential filtration, and after filtration it is subjected to sedimentation. Sedimentation, it is to remove the grit. Grit means the soil and small pebbles. By the action of gravity it is allowed to sediment. So after these two steps, all the solids that settle down from the primary sludge, it forms a primary sludge, that is a settle down which has been sedimented, that is a grit. It forms a primary sludge, and the supernatant which floats above the sediments, it forms the primary effluent. So this is the picture of a primary treatment. We can see this is the barriers to remove all the floating substances, and after that it is taken into a grit chamber to remove the grit, that is the soil and small pebbles, and it is sent into the sedimentation tank. And this is a sedimentation tank where it is allowed to settle, all the grit is allowed to settle, and the supernatant, it is called as a primary effluent, it is passed into the secondary treatment. It goes forward for the secondary treatment. So this is the physical treatment in which you have filtration and second is sedimentation.